It's Sunday and it's car boot time. It's Sunday and it's car boot time. It's Sunday and it's car boot.
Hello guys, now what you should be watching here is another Car Boot Mayhem video, but unfortunately, like a real dickhead, I forgot to put the memory card in the camera.
Think about that. That's just dumb.
So unfortunately, I've only got phone footage, which is pretty terrible. So you should be watching a lovely video with loads of great pickups, because this week we found loads of stuff you don't ever find. But sorry, I don't have the footage. I feel like an arse. What I'm going to do though is I'm just going to show you what we picked up in a kind of 2E fashion. Unfortunately though, it's about 8:30 on a Sunday morning, so I'm not on the beer just yet. Right, okay, first up, we've got some Atari 2600 games, which I can't even remember ever seeing at a car boot before.
Atari games at the boot sale?
So I'm just going to run through this briefly. Slot racers, don't know anything about it. I'm going to say that for most of these. Leave a comment if any of these are worth checking out. Unfortunately, I don't even have a 2600. I had one when I was a child, but I sold it years ago. Skydiver. What else do we get? Circus Atari. Real Sports Soccer. Got a £2.99 sticker. Adventure. What else have we got? Human Cannonball. Sounds interesting. Oh, there's the classic Space Invaders. Dig Dug. Nice colourful label there. I'm sure you've seen that all before. Mus Pac-Man with a bow in the hair. What else? Missile Command. Pole Position. Remember having that. I think every Atari owner's probably got that. Combat. It's got a nice POW stamp on it, just in case you didn't know. And Video Olympics. So unfortunately don't know much about those other than the ones I had before. But looking forward to making sure they work. I've cleaned them all. Some of them are pretty grimy. Cotton bud and some sort of solution. I used like a flash cleaner that we have here in the UK. Hopefully that's okay. It seems to work for other games, but clean them up. There's a little bit of a story behind this. Near the end of the car boot that I went to, the second one in a day, and there's a guy looking for a shoebox. I just saw that there were Atari games in like just a knackered shoebox. And the guy picked up one of the carts and was looking at it, and he was going, "Oh, this one, I think they're all broken. They don't push down." As you guys probably know, you need the Atari has little prongs to let the circuit board be exposed. So that's a good idea and protect it. It's probably why these things still work now. But he was moaning, saying, "Oh," and the bloke said, how much? I don't know how much they're worth. How much do you want to give me? And he said, "Oh, they're pretty worthless, to be honest." I think he offered him like £1 for the box or something like that, and the bloke just said no. So when he moved on, I was just like, right, yeah, I'll have a couple of these. Yeah, and he said, "Oh, do you know what? Do you want just have the box for £4?" So you know, you can't say no to that. But so £4. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Atari games. So unlucky for some, but lucky for me. So, anyway, put those to one side because there's quite a bit to get through, but no, never see Atari 2600. Next up, just some random DS games. Now, these are all loose in a bag for £5. So what I've done is I've made the artwork and put them in a case. So no instructions on any of these, just the cart only, and I've made the fronts and backs and spines. So we got SimCity DS, so I don't have that. Madagascar 2, Safari Rescue, looks like a kid's game obviously. Let's Draw, so that might be fun. I could do with learning how to draw something other than stickmen. Build a Lot, but there's loads and loads of reviews on the back of this saying how amazing it is, so that's quite cool. If you've played that, leave a comment. And Dolphin Island Underwater Adventures. Exciting stuff. What else we got? Animal Genius. Oh, there's an educational title, I think. And Pokemon Dash. So that's not bad, is it? Everyone has Pokemon. The Sun Crossword. Yeah, speaks for itself. So yeah, bag of those were £5. So yeah, I thought it was alright. Some might think it was a rip-off, but I had some fun making the artwork for them. They sit on the shelf. So, all good. Random stuff. Wii Fit. Probably everyone's got this. I don't have the balance board anymore, but I'm hoping to get one. And I think that was 50p, so I thought, you know, it's 50p, let's get it. Now, another thing you don't tend to find so often was PC games. And there was a couple selling off some PC games. They were probably mid-40s, something like that. So they had a box of PC games, and I had to look through and asked how much they were, and they said, oh, they didn't quite, you know, didn't know. And so I said, oh, I'm after a few. So they did a pile for £4. So again, brilliant. I don't know why not a fiver, but £4, so that's fine. One of these is a Ubisoft Classics set. Now this is a like a box set. They're all in thin DVD slim cases. Now all but Far Cry are sealed, so the owner obviously wanted to get this to play Far Cry and never got around to playing the others. So it's got Assassin's Creed, Beyond Good and Evil, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, Rayman 3, and the original Far Cry. So yeah, not bad. So work that out. That's less than a pound basically when you see these. Half-Life. Now I remember playing this ages ago. Not played it in ages. There's also obviously the Xbox version, but I think PC is probably far better. But yeah, Half-Life Game of the Year edition. That's all complete. The box is quite nice. So yeah, if it's made Game of the Year, then you know, it speaks for itself. It must be good. Rogue Spear boxed. So yeah, that's all complete. Manual. It's got a PC Gamer Game of Distinction award, so you guys probably played that. Long before COD, all the serious PC gamers used to play these games. And Rainbow Six. So yeah, some nice images on the back there. A combination of explosive action and real-life strategy from Take-Two Interactive and Red Storm Entertainment. So yeah, Rainbow Six, Half-Life, Rogue Spear, box of 5 games there. And last PC game is Deus Ex, boxed. There we go. Very nice. That's all got instructions and warranty card and everything in. So yeah, it's going to take up some space. And then on to other things. We're nearly done. Hang on in there. This was, I think, 20p or something silly. And it's Italian Job LA Heist. It's got a pre-owned sticker on it, so it's probably from CX or somewhere like that. But yeah, not bad. Disc in there. Got the manual. Pretty certain I don't have that, so if not, then I'll just use the case for something else. If I find a disc only, I'll just use the case and print out some artwork. Right, we're on PS2. Next up, Grand Theft Auto. Now this was, I'm pretty sure, £1, which is brilliant. The Xbox one fetches a lot more, well, costs a lot more to buy because I'm having to buy that. So it's a double pack. Now, stupid me, I've said in previous videos what you should always do when you buy an optical media is check that it's in there. And I didn't check, it's not in there.
We interrupt this transmission to bring you a public service announcement. When purchasing games from sellers at car boot sales or flea markets, always check the game is in the box before leaving.
But I'm not going to moan about it because the box is very nice. I'll hopefully pick up the disc on its own. For those really serious collectors, the discs on these have a T on the end of the product code, so you know if it's from the pack or not. So if you're being super anal about collecting, then you couldn't just get another one and bung it in, which is probably what I'm going to do, but you know, who's going to be able to find the T version. But anyway, so yeah, bit of nonsense for you. Very nice. You know, Grand Theft Auto, I remember spending hours and hours on both of those games, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. Really tidy. So yeah, next up, Halo 4 on the Xbox 360. Now this is sealed. This is the bundle copy, so obviously someone bought the Halo 4 edition, never opened it. Why? God knows, but that was £1. So thought, why not? Sealed Halo 4, bundle copy, £1. Yeah, it's great. Why not? Right, next up, something else you never ever see on all the car boots I go to, and it's Master System games.
Master System? You gotta be kidding me.
It's always PS1, PlayStation 2, DS, Game Boy Advance sometimes, stuff like that. But yeah, 2 Master System games. Now the lady had 5, but 3 of them I already had, so I left them obviously for someone else. And I've got Rambo 3, as you can see, and Star Wars, and they're very nice. No, they've kept the tags on, as you know, people used to cut the top off, or it used to get cut off in the store if it didn't fit on the shelf. So yeah, that's quite nice. No instructions, but just a cart only, and there's stickers inside, so obviously it's pre-owned, but you know, I don't care about that. It's nice, I like it. Rambo 3, light gun game, yeah, definitely a light gun game, yeah, looks good. 7 rounds. Join Rambo, America's favourite soldier, makes a daring rescue attempt on a Russian military base deep in war-torn Afghanistan. A fast-shooting light phaser game that tests your fighting skills to the limit. So yeah, I can be Rambo later. That was £2.50. Star Wars, £2.50 as well. This is really nice, really well looked after. And it's got the manual. It's a little tatty, but you know, I'm not going to complain now. I used to do this, I don't know if you guys did. If you did, leave a comment. I used to peel the label off that was just here, and I'd stick it there, or in the back, or behind the manual. I just did. Someone else obviously done the same. It wouldn't have been me originally, this one, because I don't think I had Star Wars when I was young, but still nice. £2.50, so, you know, can't complain. US gold. Right, next up, and we've got this. Now, does anyone recognise what this is? Well, there you go, there's the giveaway. But this is a network access disc, so I don't know that much about it. I guess it came with the console, with a modem, or with a hard drive pack. In fact, no, Sony didn't do a hard drive pack, did they? But it's, yeah, it's a network access disc, so I guess you can get on the PlayStation Network on your PS2. Yeah. In a weird case, caught my eye because it was blue and the size, and it's all original artwork and everything. So yeah, sorry, don't know much about that. Please feel free to educate me, because I'm always wanting to learn about this stuff. So yeah, not bad. And finally, we've got some manuals. Well, strategy guides really. Quite a chunk of them here. Now these were £1 each, so you know, I sort of collect these, so it's not bad. £1, can't complain. Silent Hill 2, Viking Army, PS2. That's nice. You know, little used, but you know, who cares? It's £1. The artwork in these is just great, and you just sit and look through. There we go, Silent Hill. So that's the first one. The official strategy guide. Loads of details on all the enemies. Complete walkthrough. Items. All sorts of stuff. So yeah, that's great. Really well looked after. The authorised collection. So there's 2 of those. So far, next up, we've got Metal Gear Solid 3. It is 3, isn't it? Yeah. Snake Eater. Look at the front. This is again well looked after. Someone's obviously just bought it to help them out. Sometimes you used to get bundles if you bought the game, you get the guide for £5 or something like that. They used to do in some shops near me. But yeah, it's got every single bit. of every level, how to get through each room, how to avoid rats there. So yeah, you should always avoid those rats. Yeah, little maps, everything. It's just brilliant. I won't show you the end in case someone has not finished it yet, but I haven't, so won't spoil that. Next up, obviously this guy was a Metal Gear fan, because the last pickup today is Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. So another strategy guide, very nice. It's got a £12.95 sticker on the back of it, but that's really, really nice. It barely looks used. Look at the artwork in that. I mean, that is amazing. These game companies, you know, do go all out on this kind of stuff. But brilliant. There's some secrets there. Oh, and a nude man! Oh, quick look away. For all those youngsters watching. Oh no, there's a goal to level it out. Yeah, not bad. So yeah. 4 strategy guides, £1 each. Box games, I think they were, yeah, £4, so not quite, you know, £1 each. Some Master System games, Grand Theft Auto, missing disc, never mind, not going to moan about that. Loads of DS stuff that I'll probably never play, but, you know, might do one day. But yeah, that's it. So apologies for not having the proper footage. That won't happen again. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Keep it retro.